Hello, friends. Welcome to Creative Medicine. In this lecture, we will learn about
Now, clinical features of neuroblastoma. So, if you see the clinical features of neuroblastoma, it is more commonly seen in fixed. Actually, the most common presentation of neuroblastoma is presence of a swelling or lobular mass. Fixed lobular mass is seen extending from the flanks towards the midline. If this is the baby, an extending fixed lobular mass is seen extending from the flanks, from these flanks to the midline like this. So this is the one important presentation. In most of the patients develop this neuroblastoma. Almost 80% of the cases present with neuroblastoma before 4 years of age, whereas peak incidence of these neuroblastoma is seen in 2 years of age, and metastasis is present in almost 60 to 70% of the cases. Metastasis is present at the time of diagnosis itself. At the time of diagnosis itself, metastasis is present in 60 to 70% of cases. What type of metastasis? Actually, the most common metastasis in older children is metastasis to the bone. It is most common in older children. So, in the metastasis to bone, if long bones, among the bones, actually the long bones are most commonly involved. So, among the bones, actually the long bones are most commonly involved, that is facial bones, skull, particularly sphenoid is most commonly involved in bones. But followed by bone marrow, metastasis in bone marrow is also seen, and sometimes metastasis to lymph nodes is also seen. It is most common site of metastasis. In older children, it is bones. But in infants, metastasis is present mainly in the liver and subcutaneous tissues. Whereas in infants, the metastasis is in liver and subcutaneous tissues only. In neuroblastoma, lung metastasis is very rare in neuroblastoma, whereas in older children, bone metastasis are important. Then sometimes orbital metastasis is also seen in children, where the children presents with periorbital ecchymosis or proptosis, and this periorbital ecchymosis and proptosis, which is seen in neuroblastoma, is called as raccoon eye. Then in infants with stage 4s, infants with stage 4s will have a cutaneous metastasis, which is called as blueberry muffins are seen. Infants with stage 4s have cutaneous metastasis called as blueberry muffins. And these neuroblastoma will also produce vasoactive intestinal peptide, which will, because of this vasoactive intestinal peptide, the clinical manifestation which is seen is the child will have chronic watery diarrhea. Then there is one more paraneoplastic manifestation is, you see, opsoclonus myoclonus is also seen in the children. Opsoclonus myoclonus is dancing eye or dancing feet is seen in the children. So these two, that is vasoactive inhibitory peptide producing a chronic watery diarrhea and opsoclonus myoclonus, are actually the paraneoplastic manifestations of neuroblastoma.
thank you and thank you for watching.